Hey Sagittarius, what's going on? This reading is going to be about what will be happening for you within the next 3 days. We're starting off with King of Wands. And Page of Swords. Okay. Sag, you can have somebody around you that's curious about how you do something that you do. This can be somebody that's going to be learning from you. If there's not somebody around you that's learning from you, what this can mean is that through taking action or through initiating something, you're going to be in a period of learning. So there can be something that you do where it's going to be a bit of a learning curve or some type of process where there can be like experimentation that's happening. Because Page of Swords is a very curious energy, and this card with the King of Wands, this is about you doing things, you taking action, you initiating, you getting stuff done. So if there are things that you're looking at that and being like, I want to tackle it, or I want to see what happens when I do this, it will be a time when those things will be coming into play. And there can be stuff that you're learning that you didn't know before, that you didn't learn before, or that you're going to be remembering, that type of thing that's happening. So it just feels like learning through experience, like pragmatically. For some of you, there can be like a new project or just a new interest or something like that you're getting into. Something that you want to know more about, something that you want to learn about, like that type of thing. Maybe something that you're feeling more interested in possibly doing on your own. Because I'm also seeing King of Pentacles and I'm seeing Eight of Cups. So there can be something that you have going on right now that you've been doing, that when you check in about it, you can feel like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. I had been showing up and doing this. I don't know if I'm feeling like this is the right thing for me anymore. And you can be moving towards what you see as being a better opportunity. It feels like a door that's opening that you may be feeling curious about walking through. Something can just feel like it's not enough for you. Like you can feel disconnected from something that you have going on that you've been doing. It can be like an obligation of yours. Okay. What this looks like is that you may have been going through a little bit of a period where you could have been feeling uninspired. You could have been feeling like not motivated. It feels like that type of thing that was going on. When it comes to just how you feel at your baseline, like curious about things, wanting to explore, like being excited, like those types of things, you could have not been feeling like that recently. It's like the part of you that's open to new things and new experiences, or just like getting involved in things that you're curious about or like wanting to be involved within. That part of you may have sort of like gone offline for a little bit, but what I'm seeing is that it's like very much coming back online here. So you're going to be more active. It looks like you were going through some type of like a period of inactivity. I don't know if like life was just not looking very colorful to you, or if you were just feeling like I'm seeking that feeling of being curious or interested in something, but like nothing in front of me is sort of bringing that feeling up within me. There's going to be a shifting away from that now, where you'll feel like that part of you is back online, or like things around you are going to start feeling interesting again, like that. Because I feel even like this may have not felt like a choice to you. You could have been like, I want to be engaged, but nothing is really inspiring to me right now. Nothing is really feeling that interesting. Things are feeling more mundane. Like that was going on. Now that's going to be a shift that's happening. Yeah, so you could have been like not really feeling that motivated to do things. But now you're getting curious What this looks like as well, having 4 of Cups and 6 of Swords and 10 of Swords, there can be something that you don't want to do anymore. And you can be rejecting this, and there can be an ending that's going to happen because of that now. Because you feel like something is just not fitting for you. Like, it's not resonating with you anymore. You can look at this and be like, I don't want to spend my time doing this. That's what I'm seeing. It has to do with like something that you were doing. It can be like an obligation or a role that you were playing, something like that, something that you'd been showing up for. Can be a responsibility, can be just something where you had to wear a certain hat. You can look at that and be like, this is not working out anymore. I wonder too, for some of you, if this is like you're going to be switching jobs or something like that. That's just one example. It doesn't have to be for everybody by any means. Yeah. Want to go in the direction of something that's going to feel more worthwhile, I'm seeing. But you have to end something in order to step into the next thing, is what this looks like. Let's say like this too. For some of you, this can be like I'm not getting paid enough, I'm not being compensated enough, or I don't like this environment that I'm in, or I keep showing up and doing this thing and I feel like there's no reward, not in a greedy type of way, but more so in the getting something back from a situation that you're involved in that makes it worth it to continue to be involved. You could have felt like that was lacking with something that you were doing. And so it can be a time where you end up closing that out because it doesn't feel worth it to you to feel involved. You can feel like I'm just using myself, or I'm just taking advantage of myself, or this isn't aligned with my values and I'm not honoring myself through that. And so it can be a time where you make a transition because of that. I do feel like this is intuitively led for you, but then you're going to see that other environmental things follow in alignment with this choice. And if you had been feeling stuck, you're not going to be feeling like that anymore. It feels like you could have felt like uninspired to make this move before, make this decision, make this choice. I'm not seeing that that's going to be the case anymore. It feels like something may have been like holding you back before, but then that's not going to be happening anymore. Yeah, you're about to move quickly. I'm seeing us end with the 8 of Wands. What this shows is that basically there's something that's going to come through. Something, you look at something and you're like, okay, this is done for me. I'm looking for something that's going to be more reflective, where I feel like when I'm involved in this, it allows it to be some sustainable relationship with what I'm doing. And really knowing what you bring to the table as well. It feels like it's also about recognizing that. Maybe you were bringing something to the table and you just felt like it wasn't really equal, sort of what was happening. For some of you, you could have felt overqualified for what you were doing. For others of you, you could have just felt like energetically sort of what you're bringing to the table and how you're showing up. Just the situation wasn't really matching that for you. Or you could have looked at something and it felt like this is just not a calling of mine anymore, like that type of thing. So the part of you that likes to wander around and go explore, that may have been feeling offline before, is coming back online. So you're going to be looking around, you're going to be feeling curious, you're going to be like, I could do this, I could do that. It's like that type of thing that's going to be happening. And it feels like exploring that will be taking place, trying to find what it is that you're looking for. Because this can mean you looking at something and being like, okay, I'm definitely not going to find it here anymore. And so now that I'm acknowledging that, now that I've sort of concluded that, it sort of releases my energy so I can start, like feeling around, looking around, that type of thing, for something that will feel more reflective of what I'm looking for. What I'm seeing then with Ace of Wands, it feels like an opportunity comes your way, and then it feels like this moves very quickly. To have Ace of Wands and to have 9 of Wands, you can be like going through a door, and then a lot of stuff happens very quickly after that. It's sort of an opportunity that presents itself to you, and you get to pick if that's what you want. And then I'm seeing things progress very quickly after that point. So if over here you've been feeling more stagnant, things are about to get moving now. This does feel like you're going to be starting a new chapter. You're going to be closing out a chapter, you're going to be starting a new chapter, and it's going to feel just more reflective of where you are currently. So that's what's going to be going on. This looks like a process that you've been working on already. To be able to make this sort of move for yourself, yes. Gonna feel like a breakthrough in the process. One or two of you'd been like getting in your own head about, I don't know if it was you or it could have been like something going on that was potentially like taking your motivation away to get this moving. But whatever that is that was happening, it's not going to be happening anymore, and I'm seeing you are going to be moving forward. So yeah, if you had been feeling like things weren't moving, things are going to start moving, and it's going to like escalate quickly, essentially. Okay. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I am sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.